snaps. I really wanted it to be drawstring. Oh, why do I have a snap press? Well, many years ago, boys and girls, picture it, Louisiana, 2002. I had a baby and she was cloth diapered. And at first we bought cloth diapers, and then because I had a sewing machine and a love for collecting fabric, I decided to try to make her diapers. Then I found a group on Yahoo. Remember Yahoo groups? It was a group of new moms who were cloth diapering and sewing their diapers, and we would swap diapers. We had diaper swaps all the time, and we made diapers and such. And at first I was using Velcro for closure, which worked fine for us, but then I noticed some of the other moms were using snaps for theirs, and snaps were just a little bit more skin friendly because you didn't run the risk of like the Velcro if you didn't fasten it just right or whatever. So I bought a snap press, and I've had it ever since. And during the pandemic, of course, I bought some more snaps. At first I was using metal snaps because I just really like metal snaps, but then eventually I graduated to plastic snaps. So that's what I have. Let me finish sewing this up and see. Let's just see. If you hear the sewing machine going slow, there's nothing wrong with the machine. It's just me. I like to sew barefoot, and sometimes my toes curl around the pedal. What? You didn't expect me to sew normally, did you? All right, one part sewn up. Let's do the other. Oh boy. I'm not expecting miracles, but maybe this will just help me see things more clearly. Ah, it did not. It looks nicer though, because it's all like, all the way to the... Oh no. Don't worry about it. I feel a zipper coming on. Oh, I'm upset. I'm upset. I'm seeing everywhere I could have done better. I should have done this part with the edge coming over the polka dot instead of the polka dot coming over the bird. I should have put my handle in here on the inside, so when I was sewing up everything, all I had to do was turn it around and it was fine. When I was cloth diapering, I had so many extra added steps that made the process easy for me. My patterns were incredibly dummy proof. And I think sometimes I try to apply my diaper making journey and the things that I did in that, I try to apply it to sewing other things, and it doesn't always translate. The bag is such a strange, it's a weird shape. Let's see. This is, pardon me, Betty. Pardon me, Betty. She's sitting on top of my cutting mat. All right, this is 15.5 inches wide and 10 inches tall. So it's a weird size. I'm gonna have to cut off the excess fabric, trim some of the seam inside and just figure out what I'm going to do for a closure. I'm so mad. Another fun, all right, another factoid. No, I don't know if that's piece of useless trivia. During the pandemic, when I thought I was Coco Chanel, I guess, I was making clothes. I think I've worn maybe 3 items. I think I've worn 1 item out of the house. I wanted a label to put in all of the clothes that I wore. That I made. So, Not Hetty and I did a little brainstorming trying to come up with a name for my sewing labels. And I ordered it from someplace online. Don't remember where. Ow. We're coming up with a name, and again, I loved like vintage clothing. Still trying to figure out which clothing era I liked that I felt I looked good in also. So not really knowing what that was, we just knew that it was vintage. And since when you get your stuff from cute little independent clothing stores, it's like a boutique. So we came up with a name, and this is my label. Can you read that? Vintique. Vintage boutique clothing. Yes. I might be Coco, but I'm definitely not Chanel. I have a butt ton of labels, and I will be adding one to this bag, and at least 2 more bags, because I'm not giving up on bag making. I might try a different style of bag. It's still going to be dodgy as all get out, but it will still say Vintique. I think I'm going to put a zipper in it. I think for me to do snaps, I'm going to need some interfacing in the bag, because there's no body. And even with the liner, it didn't really do much support. You know, looking at it now, the lining doesn't look so bad with the fabric. I mean, it ain't great, but it's not that bad. Okay, zipper. The noises that you might hear may sound like someone dying. It's just me getting into my sewing box. Cool. Holy cow. That's a periodically long zipper. This is a 7-inch zipper. Too small. 13-inch zipper. Too small. Too wrong color. 9-inch. 7. 7, 7, 7. 7. 14, 12. Oh, but this is black. 14-inch. Dang. I think I'm going to need that really long one after all. Holy moly. That is so long. I know I can cut it back, right? You cut it on the, which end do you cut it? This end. I'm saying cutting, but I think I'm gonna tuck it in so that it would be like, my goodness, what is this, like 21? What is this? 22. It's a 22-inch zipper. I'm gonna tuck this inside. It goes down there, then up like that. Like, y'all, this is going to be incredibly painful for both of us. So, get your affairs in order. Ugh. Here goes nothing. In case I haven't said it in this video yet, viewer discretion is advised. If you are a seamstress, you may wish to click away because I am doing all the wrong things. This is my practice for when I make my awesome friends project bag. Uh-oh. Oh, Betty. Oh, no, Betty! Oh, what was that? So one downside to a vintage machine, I'm not gonna say it just yet. Oh dear, I feel like we've lost our thread. This is nowhere near as close as I would like it to be, but I'm certain. And yes, for those of you screaming, I know a zipper foot exists. I am almost certain I have several of them. I just don't know how to use them. I like to think that when I'm sewing, it's similar to my forefathers. And when I say forefathers, I mean 4 guys who sat down at a sewing machine who didn't know what they were doing and decided, hey, we're going to make a bag. Here's a machine. What is zipper foot? Important things are happening. Don't worry. Oh, it's funny. I'm sitting here thinking of all the channels that I watched during the pandemic that I don't watch anymore. One of them is Aaron and Claire. It's a cooking channel. He does Korean cooking, I believe. He does all the cooking, and then he has his wife do the tasting on camera. He's so funny. They're both very funny. Again, editing Jackie is going to be quite busy because not only is she going to have to edit this video together, but she's also going to have to do some research and see if she can find all of these old channels. If y'all watch any of the channels that I've mentioned, let me know, because I think it's kind of cool. And did you find them during the pandemic or after? It was one of the channels that, like, I think all of us really watched. We enjoyed watching with Aaron and Claire. It's funny, we watched videos about cooking, but oh, yep, and that's when I also found, oh my goodness, the Sauce Stash guy and the Burger Dude, which are both vegan cooking channels. No, I'm not vegan. I like some of the ingredients and just getting ideas for things to cook, because you will never find Jackie cooking on camera. I don't enjoy cooking because it requires you to stay in the kitchen in one spot for an indeterminate amount of time. Do I cook? Yes. I just don't think I do it well. Again, because of the aforementioned having to pay attention and stay in the kitchen. I don't like to stay in one spot. I'm a mover and a shaker, yo. All right, Jackie, don't screw this part up. Y'all best believe I have screwed this up, and I haven't even started sewing yet. Well, how am I going to do this part? Because of this insanely long zipper and the way I have decided to attach this insanely long zipper, I have to pin this side because I think I have to sew it not backward, but opposite of how I would prefer to sew it. I'm sure there's some professional term for what I'm doing. Actually, there probably is. It's just not a professional sewing term. Okay. I am aiming for functional. Can you see me? Dang it. Oh, I see what's happening. Oh well. Don't worry about it. Dang it. Brr! Why, yes, I stabbed myself. Thanks for asking. Bruh. Dude. Oh! Oh, no. I don't think any of that worked. Oh, no! Oh. Oh! Oh, no. Oh, no. How? Oh, dang it! Oh! Oh. Hi. Into every sewist's life, a little seam must be ripped.